Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Hey, this is Manny Arce with Realty Austin Compass, and this is the American Dream Selling Austin. Today, we're at Wanderlust, the world's largest wine tap winery in the world, and we're gonna get to meet with the owner, Sam. So let's go check it out. Austin is split up into many burbs, and one of the things that I love about it is depending on where you go is you're gonna find a new, cool, hip place. And today, we're at Wanderlust. This is the world's largest wine on tap winery in the world. And today, I have the great pleasure of having the man that made this all. Sam, I'm walking around and I'm looking at this place, and this place is absolutely awesome. What motivated you to open this?
Austin was always a very cool and awesome city that as a kid growing up, I was like, I one day want to go and live in this really eclectic, just really awesome city. So I actually started in the world of wine and decided I wanted to come back home at the end of my journeys around the world, traveling for wine, and stumbled upon many fun and eclectic buildings around town. And so as we were kind of looking for these different buildings, it almost became a side project of trying to preserve some of these things that made Austin unique and weird.
Yeah.
And so what you're seeing here, I mean, this is our second location, but this was formerly a pump project, as you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it was an art place.
It was an art place. It was also like a mechanic shop. I mean, you can see how like it has so many layers of history. And every place that we've been able to establish a tasting room, we've been able to kind of preserve a little bit of what that building's origins were.
Got this little wine card that I'm hoping that I get to use here in a little bit.
Yeah.
So how does it work?
So Wanderlust, the idea is to travel the world through wine. So today, you get to see behind us is the world's largest wine on tap wall with over 64 different wines that you as a patron can come and pour at your own pace. It's a self-pour system. So we have a grand total of 80 different wines on tap around the world.
Why don't we see what we have over here? Let's try one of these out. Is that okay?
You've got your Tempranillo, so we should try some Tempranillo right there.
All
so
right.
you have your Wanderlust digital corkscrew, if you will. Slide that in there. Perfect.
All right. And there we go. We got
American Dream TV. Let's go.
Let's go.
So if you're a customer here, you get to once again try as many wines you like, of course. And so you click on this, and then you have your 4 options there. Do you want a taste of an ounce, 3 ounces, 5 ounces, or 8? So you want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's try an ounce. See what that's good.
Then you just confirm it.
Confirm.
And then tap number 49, and then you just
right.
let it rip.
Sammy, I really appreciate you letting us come into this amazing warehouse. It's, you know, I know it's like 12,000 square feet of just amazing memories that people make over here.
That's it.
And nothing better than breaking a little bit of bread and having some wine and enjoying a good evening. So I really appreciate you letting us come in here and film your awesome warehouse. And I'll be back for more wine in a little bit after we're done.
Sounds good. American Dream TV, baby. Let's hit it.
And now we're in Easton Park, a community just southeast of Austin that's about 20 minutes to downtown, about 10 to 15 minutes to the airport, and just southeast hub. One of the things that I like about this community is we're right now walking through an area that's still under construction. This is about a 15-year project. It's gonna have about 12,000 homes once all said and done, 5 different builders, homes up to about $1 million. And now we're in Skyline Park, an area that's gonna have an amphitheater, a splash park, lots of walking trails, and even has the iconic Pennybacker Bridge. Just kidding. But They did make a mock-up of it, and it's now a walking trail. Once it's all said and done, you'll be able to walk it, enjoy it. This community truly is bringing everybody close to home so that everybody can have a nice lifestyle and good quality of life. One of the cool things about Austin is the growth that's moving here. A lot of companies have actually made their way home here, one of them being Tesla, and right next to me is the Cybertruck. This truck is the first truck that's built and manufactured here in Austin, Texas by Austinites. And it's eventually thousands of trucks like this are gonna hit the road. I hope you enjoyed the views of Easton Park. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you, but for now, it's time to say goodbye. So I hope I see you on the next one. This is the American Dream, Selling Austin.
Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Alice Duffy, and this is Becker Vineyards. I want to take you inside on a little tour of their tasting rooms, barrels, and the vineyard. Come on in. The story of the Becker Vineyard began in 1990 when the Beckers found a beautiful 308-acre estate. Both Richard and Bunny were successful gardeners in San Antonio, Texas, and dreamt of a commercial winery. The winery began to take shape in 1992 when they planted their first batch of lovingly tended vines. Family, friends helped them, along with their daughter and 2 sons. Their first harvest was in 1995, which laid the foundation for now what is over 100,000 cases per year. This is a large production vineyard. The Becker farm employs over 50 employees and cultivates about 66 acres. The estate has fruit varieties of over 11 different grapes and grows lavender and poppies as well. It's a beautiful place to come and visit and spend the day. John, it is a pleasure to meet you. How long have you been making wine here at Becker Vineyard?
Since 2012.
Okay.
So my wife and I moved here from Northern California.
And what do you like most about making wine here?
I would say that it's the short days. 2-3 days a month is all I'm required to work. If you see the people behind us, that's actually one of the highlights of this job. Especially this nice young lady here, Brenda Canada, is one of our grape growers. But we have pictures of all of them. We feature different ones, trade them out down here for the tours and stuff. But really making really good wine doesn't happen unless you have really good fruit. Yeah. I mean, you can make bad wine from really good fruit, but you'll never make great wine from bad fruit.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And we really have loved tasting your wines and touring this facility. And it's just such a beautiful space that you guys are all creating as a team here. Welcome to River Ranch. This is an amazing Airbnb property that we use for events as well. It's 22 acres with 900 frontage feet of the Pedernales River. It's nestled just outside of Fredericksburg, Texas, and it's truly a unique property. You have to see it to believe it. Come on in and I'll show you around. 160 Gladheart Trail in Fredericksburg, Texas. This is currently an Airbnb and event center. It's 22 acres with 900 linear feet of the Pedernales River. It's a gorgeous place and you just have to see it for yourself. This property has 7 buildings that are all converted into Airbnb spaces. They've even converted an old peanut silo into a house. There's a dance hall and a deck that is Texas-sized. It holds up to 150 people dancing the night away. The property is amazing, and you've got to come take a look for yourself. This property is being offered for sale for just under $4 million. This is such a unique property. Fredericksburg's history dates back to 1946. It's where the first Germans settled in Texas, here in the Hill Country. The German influence is all around town, and you just can't miss it. German flags fly on almost every shop. It's a charming little Texas town, nestled in the Hill Country. Tourists flock from all over to this beautiful town to eat, shop, and of course, drink wine. This is an amazing town to visit and spend time in. On behalf of the Duffy Real Estate team and Fredericksburg, Texas, we'd like to thank you for taking this journey with us today. From the vineyards to the River Ranch Airbnb to now downtown Fredericksburg, it's been an amazing day, and we hope to see you again next time on The American Dream.
Welcome to the American Dream Selling Austin, and today we are at the Petro Lounge, and I'm going to tell you, this is going to be an amazing time for you guys to check out some very cool cars, so buckle up, it's going to be fun. You guys are going to love this. I am here with Jack and Randy. Great to meet you guys.
Great to meet you. Good to
and
meet
thank
you.
you so
Yeah,
much for having us
absolutely.
here at the Petro Lounge. So tell us a little bit about your place here. It's a pretty magical spot.
It is. We started this almost 10 years ago. This is our 10th year of operation. And, you know, really it started as just this car storage business. We were just going to store cars in the warehouse and kind of sort of take care of them. It's concierge to everything. It's, you know, hey, I've got a car I need to sell. I need this particular car. It's connecting people. It's people that come to us and say, hey, you know, I need a Ferrari for this event. Do you have some people that could come out? It's putting, you know, two people that are currently clients here together in the same room, and, you know, those two meeting and, I don't know, starting a business together. It's a little bit of everything.
Or something as simple as my battery's dead. And I know you were saying that not only do you guys make sure that these vehicles are drivable the moment the owner shows up, but also you guys go to people's homes as well. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
We do. We go to people's homes, whether they have 2 cars or 35 cars. It's before you actually have somebody that's staffed just to take care of all of your collection of cars. So some people have vast collections of cars, 80, 90, and plus cars, but they have some dedicated person or a staff to take care of those. Before you get to that particular level, we're taking care of that. We're going out to their homes. We're doing full concierge, so we're going to drop off the cars at their homes or bring them back over to here or to you know, where they don't have room for them, because that's really what it started. This whole business is people don't have room for their cars. So that was the easy car storage, but then it gets a little bit more. We're enablers here.
Exactly.
So, wow, I always had an itching for this year Mercedes. I think I want one. And so somebody goes and finds one, or they ask us to go find a certain year Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston.
I actually came out here for an event. There were, you know, people that have had McLarens, Ferraris, Lambos, and so forth. And it was my first time being here, and it was super cool just walking around, everybody, you know, just hanging out, getting to know each other. So it's like that sense of community. Like, how often do you guys have events that are here for, you know, the people that store their vehicles and so forth? What do you guys do with that?
So we have about 18 events, typically, give or take, a year.
Okay.
A lot of them are public, some of them are private, some of them we host particular dinners, things are stanchioned off and blocked away. We have tables and chairs that come line up, things that are catered. Other particular public events, it brings out other particular people. We have a little unknown on the weather, like this whole January, February.
Yes.
So our next event will be in March, so we'll start to pick up our monthly events.
That way it's nice and sunny and we don't have wet roads or anything like that. But
yeah.
You guys were telling me a little bit about this car over here. You want to go ahead and share? Because I thought that was pretty awesome. And the thing is this, you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. So you can go ahead and outsource it to the pros. And anything else you want to say before we leave?
Nothing at all, but thank you very much for joining us today.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yes.
Welcome to my latest listing, radiating beautiful Tuscan vibes, amazing views. I want to welcome you to Treviso with the beautiful rolling hills, and I want to go ahead and give you a tour of this amazing home. This 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath home has a very unique feel, and the cool thing about it, it has 3 bedrooms downstairs, each with a private en-suite. So this property has 5 patios, and I'll tell you, that allows you to enjoy the home from different perspectives so that you can go ahead and enjoy the beautiful views. In the morning, the sun rises way over here, so if you want to get that morning sunlight, you can actually be in one of the patios in the back as you enjoy coffee, tea, or your favorite morning beverage. Now, if you want a little bit of shade, you can actually make your way to the porch out in the front so you can say hello to the neighbors that are passing by as they exercise and stroll through the neighborhood. I'm Victor Nino, and I'm your host for Selling Austin, and I hope you've enjoyed the tour of this elegant home. And I'll tell you, this is where nature, elegance, and style allow you to enjoy the tranquility when you're home. Until next time, take care.
Hi, I'm Hannah Montemayor. I'm your host today on the American Dream TV. Today we're in Austin, Texas, exploring what lake life is all about here on Lake Travis. We're going to be hopping on a boat to cruise by luxury villas, waterfront restaurants, and finally we'll be stopping over at my brand new lakefront listing. I'm really excited to share it with you. Come with me and let's have some fun. Folks, that was fun, but let's now go check out my lake listing. Not only is the lifestyle on Lake Travis amazing, but so is the residential side. I'm here at my newest listing, which could be yours. 10300 Lakeside Drive in Jonestown, Texas. Come take a tour of it with me. Nestled into the hill with the lake at your doorstep and sweeping views, this home truly emulates all that makes lake living so desirable. The home is built way up on stilts to protect it from the rising and falling water levels controlled by the nearby dam. But don't worry, it has an elevator. Well, that was fun. Thanks for exploring Lake Travis in Jonestown, Texas with me. If you're interested in lakefront living in Austin, Texas, reach out to learn more. Until then, enjoy the American dream.
My name is Courtney Campbell, and I'm your host for the American Dream Selling Austin. Today, I'll be taking you inside the enchanting world of bridal elegance. We will have the honor of meeting the incredibly talented Nama, who's not only my friend, but she's also the head designer and CEO of Nama House de Couture, a custom wedding dress store that serves clients worldwide, but is located right here in Austin, Texas. Nama is the mastermind behind the most stunning wedding dresses, and who is also custom making my wedding dress for my upcoming wedding. Get ready for an exclusive look into the artistry and passion that goes into creating the perfect gown. Come on, let's go take a look. Nama, thank you so much for having us today in your gorgeous store.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. So my background, this was a dream. I was very young. I was like 6.
Oh, wow.
And then I started drawing dresses during class. And then when I grew, I planned that business to be open when we were in Israel. And I just made her quit her job, my mom.
Oh.
Forced her into that business after I was released from the army. And we opened that business in Israel. And we had a wonderful studio in Israel, and everything was amazing until one of the stores here in the US found us in a blog. And then she started to order dresses. And then after her, more and more stores started to order dresses. I just decided that this will be the place that I'm going to move to with my family.
Oh, I love that.
So here we are.
That's amazing. So you're a worldwide brand.
Yes, I am.
That's amazing. Nama, can you share what your design process looks like?
Well, my design process is really not very normal like other designers. Some of the designers I need something that is missing. Like if I visit a store and then I will be there for a trunk show, then I'll meet some brides and then I'll feel what's missing. Then I'll go on Monday, I'll come back to my studio and I'll create the dress. And then I just start draw and sketch, and I start researching and resourcing the fabrics. And I ask myself questions. I talk to myself. I'm not making the dress immediately. You know, it's just creating this amazing extravaganza dress. You also have to think about the person who's going to wear the dress. So everything that I do, I take this into consideration, and then I make the perfect dress.
So when I walked in, I obviously saw your beautiful, beautiful vision board of some of the dresses that you've designed. And I know you said when you were younger, you used to sketch.
Yeah.
So can you show us some?
Yeah, sure.
Some of them
I
now?
sketch today because some of the brides, when they come here or to the other locations, they have their own vision. And then that's my job to create the vision, you know, and to make it alive. Someone can come and say, I want this, but I want these sides to be open, and then I'll come up and say, oh, so maybe we should put lace there, or so. I do sketch the dresses for them before I start the process. The process is really fun for the bride because she's a part of it. She gets to be a part of her own dream creation.
I love that. Because you collaborate with the client, so it really feels like it's custom made for her, what she's really envisioning, but then you are the mastermind who creates the beautiful dress.
Yeah.
So Nama, I can't help but notice these beautiful dresses that I did not see last time I was here.
Well, this is because we hid it from you, and we didn't want you to see that there are better dresses than yours.
Oh, there is definitely not any better dresses than the one you made me.
I agree.
I'm so
She's
excited.
amazing.
Thank you so much for having us today, and I can't thank you enough for making my perfect custom wedding dress.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you for allowing me to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
And why don't we try it one more time?
I would love that.
Yay.
I had the honor and privilege to work with Nama on custom making my wedding dress for my upcoming wedding. Her dedication went beyond just the gown. She offered me personalized service from the initial consultation to the final fitting, ensuring my comfort and confidence every step of the way. She truly made my dreams come true by designing my perfect wedding dress for my special day. I can't thank her enough, and I highly recommend her to all you brides out there. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on this episode of the American Dream Selling Austin. I'm your host, Courtney Campbell, and I hope you will join me next time. And until then, I encourage you to follow your American dream.
I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.